to Earth. That's what I call a close encounter.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Kel-n-Rich show. My name is Kel, and this is my wonderful musical tour guide and husband, Rich.
Thanks so much, Kel. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. We lost another rocker, another great personality.
Yeah.
Kenny Rogers passed away. He was 81, I believe, and he passed away just a couple days ago. And, he sang The Gambler, and he sang
I do know that song.
Islands in the Stream duet, and,
Not so much.
with Dolly Parton. Oh, what's the name of that song? It's Coward of the Country. He sang Lady. You're my lady.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So, in honor of what's going on
In
now,
the world.
Excuse me.
He's not sick.
It's just a little coronavirus. We wanted to do We Are the World, and you've seen the video. Or you haven't seen the video.
I have not seen the
You
video.
haven't seen the video. Okay.
But I've heard the song many times.
Okay. So I certainly wanted to do the video because we've done some of the artists that are featured in the video,
Yes,
even though
and
they're
many
pop.
of them have
okay?
passed away.
Yes, several of them have passed away.
Yes.
That's in the video, and then I have a surprise after that.
I like surprises.
Okay, so it's a tough time for everyone. Let's just go back in time to a moment that probably won't happen ever again, because that magnitude of artists getting together is legally and logistically, well, now it's certainly not going to happen. they're all singing on one record at the same time in the same room. But let's just pop on our headphones and let's just enjoy this for what it is, and it'll be your first reaction to the actual video.
Thanks for being here, everybody, and we hope you're all well.
Yeah.
Just let us know how you're doing.
Yeah, thanks so much for all the comments and feedback. Winston's in the back just doing his thing. So
you can't really see him.
Yeah.
For those
that
are just watching, it's our 12-week-old Yorkie.
Yeah, we're just going to take this one out.
He surprised me with a puppy.
That one will make a bit of noise. The rest won't really do that. So
The four-legged one might make some noise.
yeah. So make sure that you look at our playlists on our channel, okay? Because a lot of requests are coming in, and it's like, yeah, we've done that yet. And I don't like to take that time to say, yes, we've done that. I like to just broadcast it and say, check the playlist. Thanks for bringing those requests in. It just gives us a lot of material for years. All right, here we go. We Are the World. I'll call out the performers for you, Kel, in case.
I know some of them. I can tell you who some of them are, like Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson.
Winston, I need a sound effect.
Oh, he's trying to get his little bone.
We need a sound effect, Winston. You're part of. That's very good. You're on command and everything.
He's gonna cry.
Nah. Oh, did the bone jump out?
Outside the cage.
Well, do that and I'll get the video up.
Okay. Hold on.
Stand by. This is uncut. Just so
What
you
he
don't miss
does
out
is
on
he
what's
takes
going
this little bone and he drops it outside
He'll throw it
the
out.
cage so
Yeah.
that we'll come get it.
Okay. USA for Africa, We Are the World. 1985. I believe. Is it 1985?
I have no idea. All I remember is I was
1985.
a little kid. I remember this as being a very important time in music.
We'll talk about it after. I can't wait to hear. '85 graphics.
that's fun.
Super cool. Lionel Richie.
There comes a time
Wow.
when we heed a certain call, when the world must
Stevie
come
Wonder.
together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time
Paul
to
Simon.
lend a hand
Kenny
to
Rogers.
life,
Kenny Rogers.
the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone
James Ingram.
somewhere will soon make a change.
Tina Turner.
We all a part of God's great big family. And the truth,
Billy Joel.
you know, love is all we need. We are
Michael.
We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Well, send them your heart,
Dionne Warwick.
Right.
so they know that someone cares.
Willie.
Their lives
Willie Nelson.
will be stronger and free.
What happened to his hair?
As God has shown us by turning stone to bread.
And so we all
Al
must
Jarreau.
lend a helping hand. We are the world.
Bruce Springsteen.
We are the children.
Springsteen.
We are the one to make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
Danger Zone.
Who?
Danger Zone. Kenny Loggins.
There's a choice we're making.
Steve Perry.
We're saving
Journey.
our lives. It's true, we make a better day.
Daryl Hall.
Just you and me.
From Daryl's House. Who did Joe Walsh.
When you're down and out, there seems no hope at all.
But if you just believe,
Huey
there's
Lewis.
nowhere we can fall.
Yeah.
Realize all that a change is gonna come when we
Betty Davis Eyes. Kim Carnes.
Together as one.
What a chorus.
What a chorus. I was just thinking that.
That's John Oates from Daryl Hall. That's Jackson. Toya Jackson.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our
Bob Dylan.
It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
Key change. Smokey Robinson back there. Paul Simon. Dan Aykroyd.
We make a better day. Just you and me. All right, let me hear you. We are the ones.
Good shot at Kenny Loggins.
Tell me are the children.
That's Ray Charles singing. That's Ken. That's Kenny.
Let's start giving. There's a choice we're making.
Ray Charles.
We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a brighter day. Just you and me.
You know, I've heard that song a lot. We actually sang it in choir when I was a little girl when it first came out.
Harry Belafonte was in there, of course. Sorry, keep talking. We're just going to watch the
No,
words,
let's
and you can
just
keep
watch.
talking. Sheila E. is in there. Bob Geldorf, I didn't see where he was. Oh, I did, actually. Jermaine. Jackie Jackson, didn't know that. Marlon. Brandy.
The whole Jackson
Tito.
family.
Waylon Jennings is in there, yeah. I missed that.
Bet.
Jeffrey Osborne. David Page. Pointer Sisters, missed that. Steve McCoy. I don't know some of these artists. And that's okay.
What an amazing event to be a part of. I've sang in many choirs, as many of you have, and we weren't really smiling much. We were really just kind of directed on like getting it right. So it really is cool when I can see big stars like that hanging out in jeans and striped sweaters and just enjoying being a part of a choir that did an amazing job.
Yeah, feed the world, right? You know.
Well, yes, and the whole coming together of the globe, which is what needs to happen right now.
Yeah. And it's a different sacrifice. You know, it's not giving money, it's giving up our lives. It's giving up our
Autonomy, freedom.
yeah, it's giving up our prospect of a assured future. And scary because
It can
you know
be.
you think of the food, you think of the people, you think of people that don't have transferable skills to go, you know, in home, like to work in home. Luckily, we can do a little bit of it, but it's that's what we're doing now. Is that we're shutting down, we're hitting the pause button,
The whole world,
and
pretty much.
you know, it's I think it's the right call. I'm not sure if history looks back on it, it was worth tanking and cratering the entire economy to go into a depression. But you gotta overreact at this point to get ahead of what's upon us. Whether it's considered a biblical plague or you consider it just desserts or wherever side of the line you're on in this, or you just go, you know what, from science point of view, it was just a matter of time before one got us.
Or we could just put all that aside and forget all the doom and gloom and all the this and that, because all I consider is this. Who knows what tomorrow's going to bring? Nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody really knows what's going on and all. It's easy to get sucked into the seductiveness of doomsday, apocalypse, we deserve it. What, you know what? Worry about feeding yourselves and your family. Forget the why. The why is irrelevant at this point. All that matters is now. So all we can do is, and that's just for me, that's how I deal with not being able to find the why. It's like pulling a huge ball of yarn apart and you're looking for an end, and there is no end. People can drive themselves crazy trying to figure out why and putting justification and blame.
And being mad.
It doesn't
just
matter.
being mad at people pulling the strings and people. I mean,
All that matters
there's
is
no
that-
manual. There's no manual for this.
All that matters is that we get along, we find sunshine in the day, and we look at the good things that we've got for this moment and prepare for the next moments, even though we don't know what they are, and try to kick back. I'm seeing this as a staycation. I'm staying home on vacation with my two favorite guys and all my favorite friends.
Yeah. And to those that are not in that situation where you are alone right now and you're watching this and you're going to be watching the next one that I'm going to tag on for Kel and for you guys, you know, we're keeping you company. Others can keep you company. People mock virtual life. It's pretty important now. Imagine if this would have happened without the internet, without a global connection. Imagine what that would be. We wouldn't be able to make these big moves, right? It would be it would be a plague of biblical proportions. but now
Yes.
we can stay connected, at least in this medium. So, take comfort in that a little bit. And we're here. We're here. You can feel us. You're not alone.
And we're going to be trying out some new stuff now that we have some time, which will hopefully incorporate some of you participating.
Yeah, if you haven't watched the fan video that we did yesterday, we also did a video in 2019 with Sean. So that was the Slipknot,
Sean.
the Slipknot maniac Sean from Philadelphia area.
Such a sweetheart.
Yeah, so far, for us, that's a way to really connect with the true stars of the show, which is you guys, your suggestions and your comments and your inspiration and the love that you're sending.
And we have some ideas for passing the time together, all of us. That we're not yet unwrapping, but we will be unwrapping
it's just
very
a matter
soon.
of just getting it all tight. So, Kel, next one, 2019, 2020. Okay, let's do that version of We Are the World.
There's a version of that?
There is.
What?
Excuse me, from the Magnificent 12.
Who are these people?
I'll call them out as they go. Okay?
And I'm sorry I got teary. I just saw Michael Jackson and I
Never
just thought,
apologize for being teary. It's genuine.
Michael
And others.
and others.
Sound effect, please. That's it. Sound effect's a sound effect. That was a deep breath sound effect.
All right.
All right.
Good enough. The Magnificent 12.
Yes. Okay. So first of all, this
This is amazing.
was reproduced, recorded, mixed, and mastered by Matt Brown. Recorded at Solar Studios in Orlando, Florida, February 19th, 2019. So if you look at the timeline, it's about a year before this coronavirus pandemic really started taking
Did
off.
they have a reason for doing this, or did
It
they
was
just
it was
do it?
actually it was
there a
there was
purpose?
there was sponsors. There was a bunch of sponsors, and you know what? It didn't say why they did it, but I found it, and it's got almost 1 million views, and we just want to bring
Okay.
everyone a little current with some current voices, I would imagine.
Yeah.
We know We Are the World, 1985. Some of you know every single intonation, every single breath that the artists take. So let's get something new here if you haven't seen it. There's also We Are the World, Haiti, and things like that. This is the one I chose because it's the most recent one that I thought was rather
great-
decent
what a
sounding.
great piece of
I haven't
music.
seen it. I just know the names. I'll call the names out as we do this. Here we go.
We're all here together, in it together. You're not alone.
To benefit, there we go. Project Packs and help childhood hunger. Nice. Randall
There
Wright.
comes a time when we heed a certain call,
His beautiful voice.
when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, and
Rick
it's time
Grano,
to
or
lend a
Grano.
hand to that, the greatest gift of all.
Clay Jackson.
We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere must make a change.
Ashley Young.
And we're all a part of God's great big family. And the truth,
You know,
love is all we need.
we are the world.
Evan Taylor Jones.
We are the children. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
Beatrice Roberts.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives.
It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
TJ Jarosik.
Whoa, sing them your heart, so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free.
God has shown us by turning stone to bread.
And so we all must lend a helping hand.
That's real Ronnie Rogers.
We are the world.
Roberto
We
Aguilar.
are the children.
We are the ones who make a brighter day. a better day, just you and me.
When you're down and out,
Jeremy
and it
Mix.
feels like there's no hope at all. Yeah. But if you just believe, there's nowhere we can fall.
Well, let us realize another chance could only come when we stand together as one. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving. There's a choice to make. We're saving our own lives. It's true, make a better day. Just you and me. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives.
It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. Let me hear you.
We are the world.
We are the world.
We are the children.
We are children.
We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving.
Oh, let's start giving. There's a choice to make. Oh, we're saving our own lives. It's true, make a better day. Just you and me. We are the world. We are the world. We are the children. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. Let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our whole lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
Oh yeah.
We are the world. We are the world. We are the children. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving. So let's start giving.
Silky.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
We are the world. We are the world. We are the children. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving. There's a choice to make. Oh, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
I love they brought this around again. That's so good.
It is great. I love his shirt. It's the whole globe.
I was gonna say that. I just didn't want to break it up. Oh, nice. Good sponsors. Nice. And it was Florida, so I figured, yeah, let's do it. Why not?
That's really great.
Well done.
That's really great.
Now, we're gonna probably have a roll call of the artists.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice to make. We're saving our
Cool. That's unmixed recording. That's cool. Cool. Matt Brown, William Perry, Chris Keenan. Edited by one of the singers. Wow,
that was fun.
That was wicked. Oh man, I don't know if I got more kind of emotional with that one or the original. Probably the second one. Oh my goodness.
Why?
I don't know. We don't know who they are.
We don't.
And a lot of you probably do know who they are. And
they're beautiful.
They sang like birds. I mean, all of them. They just killed it.
gorgeous.
Every single one. Especially I like the Cyndi Lauper fill it, and I love the Bruce Springsteen singer. I can't pick out which one that is.
Do you want to
I
know
don't wanna make an
something
error.
that's happened to me since starting this channel?
Lay it on me, baby.
We all have judgments. We all look at people or things, or we'll take me with food. If I look at a piece of lettuce and it's black, I'm not eating the salad.
Or even like slightly wet.
Nope, not doing it. And so we have judgments. And what has happened with me on the channel is by looking at all the different artists, and you said something to me once about so-and-so being such a beautiful man. And it was one of the men on your men's team. This was long ago, and he is just through and through, this man is a beautiful, beautiful man. And I hadn't really looked at him physically. I was neutral. And so, but what I'm bringing to is that comment made me realize that, I'm just as judgmental as everybody else. And I stopped after that conversation. I stopped looking at people the same way, and I started looking at people differently, and I started trying to shed my judgments. So when we watched the Meatloaf, remember?
Paradise by the Dashboard Light?
Yep. And I made a comment about him being quite large, and I didn't know anything about it, that was the bane of his existence, and that he was teased quite a bit. And I said that I didn't expect him to look like that, because all the other rock stars that I've been seeing don't look like that. And so when I saw this particular video, the first gentleman who was in what looked like a Harley, just like a Harley.
Randall Wright.
Now that I'm several months along the path of music with all of you, I can't see Meatloaf looking any differently. He's got to look that way.
He doesn't look like that anymore.
Oh, well, now I'm disappointed.
No, he reeled that in, shall we say?
Oh.
He reined it in a little bit.
Well, I thought he was a champ. He was doing like champion work.
He's not swollen or anything, but he's
So, but the point is
he's a
that
little older, but he's looking a lot better.
I love seeing the diversity. I look for Randall Wright. I look for Meatloaf. I look for Reba McEntire, like I'm looking to see what they look like without judgment. And it's been interesting because, yet again, these 12 people we don't know. They're clearly all gifted and amazing talent to have been brought together, and such diversity, which is the whole objective with this song.
Absolutely.
Because it's about everybody.
Yeah.
And we have to celebrate everyone's diversity. So the point I'm getting to is that with all of us, we judge others and we also judge ourselves. And it's a hard game to play because there is no right and there is no wrong. There's only what you are now, and whatever you are today is perfectly what you should be. Because everything that happens to us gives us the lessons we need to prepare for unforeseen events. So everything that happened in my life, as shitty as a lot of it was, there were some great moments too. But it prepared me for being the kind of woman that would need to keep step with him. And whatever's happening now in the world and in your world, it's just another stepping stone along your growth.
Yeah.
And when I see those 12 people, I think, wow, that's so cool. They're all so different. And look what they made together. Because that's what it takes. It takes all of our differences to make great stuff.
Well said, Kel. Speaking of the day, jog to the left here. I know that you've noticed and I've noticed that we look like freaking ghosts today.
I know, I'm not sure what's going on with that.
It's we never film in the light. Like it's daylight right
we're
now.
never together in the
and
day.
we don't have the light balance, so we didn't just crawl out of the crypt.
Yeah, you're looking a little more human than I am.
Well, we're not going to fix it, and we're not doing it again because that's not a first reaction. But sorry if we look. No, that's worse.
I think also because I'm wearing a black shirt.
It's the light's all screwed up. Anyway, thank you so much, you
Yeah.
guys, for joining us. Hopefully you stayed for the end of the video. Let us know in the comments if you stayed to the end of the video, and we promise that if you did stay to the end of the video, you did, I know you did, we will respond to you. Okay? We will take the time to respond to you. If you took 35 minutes out of your
Right.
extremely busy schedule, that's sarcasm. She doesn't get sarcasm yet because it's just, anyway, that was sarcastic because everyone is obviously not having a very busy schedule these days. Some people are taking care of more than they've ever taken care of. I'm just saying on the whole. I said, so if you can break away from your busy schedule,
Right.
that's sarcasm.
Right.
Then we'll certainly text you. We'll not text you, but we'll and that's the other thing. We'll respond to your comment. If you make a comment, this is really, really important, okay? Like mega important for participation for the channel in terms of if we're paying attention or not, and you might be deeming that we're not paying attention because we don't respond. Your notices, your notifications might not be set to accept those replies. So make sure that your settings on your YouTube channel say that you can get notifications from YouTube. So if someone replies to your comment, it'll pop up on your phone, or you might even get an email depending on your settings. Okay, so we have a couple videos, instructional videos to do, because I don't think a lot of you are getting that response. Only if you go back to the video to say, oh, I wonder who responded to my comment, then you'll see us, or you'll see me, or whoever is responding, either Cal or I, or both.
But before we go, you had an emotional response to this video. Why was that more so this one than the previous one?
Well, I think I started to say it, and then we went somewhere else. That's okay. No. I said it. We don't know who these people are, and they were doing such a great job, and they're not household names, but they came together, much like what you said. And it's just like it took the spirit of the early 1980s. It was a scary freaking time. We had nuclear weapons that were going to annihilate all of us, including all the animals and everything on the planet. We were coming out of a terrible economic time for a lot of the world. It's a very confusing time, and we had the computer age, and it was just like a confluence of all these things. And then We Are the World comes, right? And the artists get together, and Live Aid and Farm Aid and all these great initiatives. And then it gets harder over time for those things to actually happen on a grand scale. And then 2019, this Magnificent 12 comes together, and they absolutely kill it. And I was just in that moment of like, thank you. I was just appreciating that. Was why I was getting emotional. I was just appreciating it and knowing that it's going to take a monumental effort, an epic effort to stamp out and choke this virus. And those voices gave me just a little more inspiration, a little bit more hope. And I was hearing everyone, especially the singer in the Army fatigues.
Yes.
And you can tell by my reaction.
Me
I
too.
want to go back and watch that, because when he first started singing, I was kind of like,
Is this a soldier?
like who is this? There's no information about it, so I'm going to be looking him up. But as the song went on, and they came around to the second kind of woo, how Randall does that. That Ray Charles only does that once. So I'm thinking that they did an extra verse. Mm-hmm. When that gentleman was singing, I don't know who that was. It's a little confusing in the order of arrangement, in
doesn't
order of
really
appearance.
say.
Yeah. He was doing this thing that was just really
Yeah,
great.
who is
And that
he?
was
Who is he?
that was the tip of the
But who are
top
they
of the
all?
pops for
and
me.
where are they all now?
Yeah. Well, it's only a year ago, so
I know, but like, where were they before? Are they on projects? Are they in bands? Are they names that
Yeah.
you and I just have no clue about?
yeah, so fill in the comment. Have a good
Yeah.
time with this one, okay? Like, light up the comments.
Yeah.
If there's ever a video for us to read, it's going to be this one, considering the times, and we want to know that you did stay to the end, and let's hear your thoughts. All right.
Love to hear your thoughts.
I love you, even though if you are looking rather ghostly, and I'm looking rather cryptly.
We'll see you later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
We happy?
Yeah, we happy.